The Committee for Section 194 inquiry into suspended Public Protector Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane's fitness to hold office continues today. The Senior Manager for Legal Services in the Office of the Public Protector, Advocate Neels van der Merwe, will be cross-examined. Live from Cape Town with an update on the inquiry, we cross to SABC News reporter Bulelani Phillip. Bulelani, is it Neels van der Merwe or Cornelius van der Merwe? Is it two different people? Just clarify this for us.
Cornelius is the ID name, Desiree, and Neels is the name that is commonly known by his colleagues. So it's the same person.
This is the very person whose testimony led to, said something about Professor Siposiebe and Kim taking contracts from the Public Protector's office without proper process. Is that the one?
Yes, that's correct, Desiree. Basically, Mr. Neels van der Merwe has been given evidence on the issues of expenditure by the Office of the Public Protector when it comes to professional fees as well as legal services from external attorneys and counsel. Now, he had been requested by the committee to actually give a breakdown as in terms of how the Office of the Public Protector has been spending in relation to professional fees and legal fees over a tenure. And it has become quite clear that due to the increased litigation as well as labor disputes with some of the staff, the labor costs and the legal fees had actually increased. And members of the committee had actually felt that they wanted to get an understanding of how did this increase and who was involved in these things and who was benefiting from them, although the term benefit is not one that Advocate Mkhwebane takes kindly to. But in terms of Mr. Neels van der Merwe, his testimony has largely been on how the office has been spending money towards professional and legal services.
So just in terms of the suspended Public Protectors Council, has that been clarified? Who will be cross-examining Mr. van der Merwe?
Well, I think the issue came to a head again this week on Wednesday, where Advocate Mkhwebane did come and reappear again on behalf of the suspended Public Protector. He did again try to clarify the issue of why last month he had actually decided to leave that committee meeting after his postponement application was dismissed by the committee. In his explanation, he's saying that his brief for that day was to just argue the postponement application, and once it was dismissed, he felt that his brief for the day had ended, hence he had decided to actually leave the meeting. But of course, his explanation has not been met with acceptance from the committee members, because they still maintain that he staged a walkout, and therefore they feel that he has actually undermined Parliament.
So Advocate Mkhwebane will be cross-examining?
Yes, Advocate Mkhwebane has actually been cross-examining Mr. van der Merwe since yesterday, and is expected again to resume his cross-examination now in a few minutes' time. And of course, today we expect that they are going to go into detail in terms of the law firms as well as the senior counsel who had been actually contracted by the Office of the Public Protector. Now again, yesterday what did emerge there was the issue of whether was it necessary for the committee as well as Mr. van der Merwe to actually give the names of the attorneys as well as legal counsel, because they felt that they should have just referred to them as Mr. X or Advocate Y, and there was no need for their names to be actually published, because they feel they are prejudiced and they will be abused in the public space, because in what they view as that they've been portrayed as people who are corrupt and people who are looters of state funds, and that it also perpetuates that black people are corrupt.
Just a quick one, Bulelani. What else do we expect today? Is this cross-examination the only thing on the agenda?
Yes, today is the last day of all the witnesses that have been called by the evidence leaders. Mr. van der Merwe, as he will be finishing off his cross-examination, that will be the last person that will be called by the evidence leaders. Now, between now and the 28th, there is an interceding court case in the Constitutional Court. It's a very complicated case, but safe to say that it relates to that issue of the Western Cape High Court, Desiree, where the court found that Advocate Mkhwebane's suspension was unlawful. Now you'll recall that the President as well as the DA have actually applied to that court to actually, appeal that decision of the High Court. But at the same time, you have another application, that is a confirmation application by the judges of the High Court here in Cape Town, where they want a confirmation of their decisions, because a decision that relates to the conduct of the President must be confirmed by the Constitutional Court. So after that court case has been concluded, Advocate Mkhwebane is expected to start calling her witnesses on the 28th of